We're a little bit late. I was having some, we fed the cat, right? Right? Alright, actually, you know what? Before I start giving the intro, let me go ahead and make sure that y'all can actually hear me first. No, that's not the way. Do no do way. Apparently I don't know do way. But that's alright. Alright, well now I've got audio and visual. We're loading the mods in. I was concerned and having trouble finding the community server, and then I realized they added new boxes. If you don't have the crossplay and modded box checked, you can't find Wild Amber, which is just it is what it is. But it was new, so I'm just like, why can't I find the server? What's wrong with the server? That's not good. Couldn't it was having all the troubles. But as you can see, we're loading through the mods now, so that's all well and good. But yeah, Concavenator TLC dropped today. So I'm going to check it out. And they also added critters in the ocean. And that's going to be something. Makes me actually want to go into the ocean for a change. I haven't wanted to go into the ocean for a while. So I am excited. We're going to, we're going to go exploring. And also, probably about half the mods are still broken. Anytime big updates like this show up, it throws all the mods out the window. So then the mod teams have to come back and patch their mods to new versions. But all of the official dinosaurs are still here. Don't you just love our lovely, sweet, amazing list here? We got a lot of official dinosaurs. I think I'm about to... Oh, there's the para. There's the... Okay, yep, there's our hats. Alright, so we do... I mean, obviously not all the mods are patched, but it looks like a decent amount of them are. And the rest I'm sure will come back with time. But today, we're making a Concavenator. Because I did not have a Concavenator. Oh, swim stamina versus stamina recovery. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You actually got the little shark fin. Okay. I think, honestly, the stam recovery is still the better one to go. And we're going to give you a name like, we're going to give you... We're going to give you the name Short Edge. That's what we're going to go with. Claws, fangs, feathers, or quills, or whatever those are. It's all... We're on the shorter side this time, so that's what we're gonna be. That's the namesake. You know what? I could name him Short Straw. Oh, I actually get to color the feathers. Ooh, alright, we're gonna go blue feathers, alright, and the stripy stripe. You know what, we're gonna be bright. We're gonna go with the bright colors. You know what, we're gonna take the little red stripe. Yeah, we're gonna have the red stripe. And now we're coloring that top part. Alright, we got some reds, we got some blues, we got a gray in there. Now the eyeballs, we're going to go with the green eyes, and I think that's going to be what we do. I gotta scroll up. Go up to find the child. Hello, child. We have discovered the place we need to be. Or we've discovered a new place. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, did I see that right? We got like a bar and 60% of growth just for spawning in. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I'm not going to complain about it. I also used the marks command, so we'll have a whole bunch of new stuff. Now let's go check our abilities bar real quick. Our passive. Yeah, while wet, your bucking is 25% stronger. Honestly, this is the most lackluster passive I've seen from the entire TLC list. That's kind of disappointing. And I only have one bite slot. What? No second bite slot?
Yikes. Medium bleed and medium damage can trigger bloodthirsty if equipped. Well, I think that this or well, no, that's going to be Riptide, like Suko's Riptide. That. There we are. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the regular bite for now. I think that'll be the better choice. That is. Are they sure they gave this thing a TLC? Because it still feels pretty base. I think this is probably one of the few TLCs where I'm not, I've definitely been skeptical about a lot of them, and a lot of them have honestly grown on me. But this one, I'm just like, okay, you gave it a passive. Okay, you gave it new abilities. But I have one bite option, and I have to choose between 3 bites. Like, you gave us the new abilities, now let us use, give us a second bite slot. But so far, so good. I mean, as far as the growing goes, we're not having any trouble. Okay, Riptide, we've got enough marks to unlock it. We're going to grab some flowers. The flowers are taller than I am, but it'll be okay. Oh my goodness! I'm being raided! I love it. My friend Silver, welcome. And to the 2 people who followed with her, welcome. We're playing Path of Titans. They did basically a rework of this dinosaur, and they gave it some new stuff. Accessing the new stuff feels, access to the new things feels slightly limited as to, what we've seen other dinosaurs get. But other than that, I mean, I'm still going to explore it. And then we have the oceans. The oceans have critters now, which is going to be very interesting. It's been a long, for almost the entire time I've played this game, the oceans have been passive, and the fish have been passive, and all of the, there hasn't been anything out there to really nibble or bite at you while you're exploring. So that'll be interesting. I'm going to be interested to see how that looks. You know what this is? Yeah, it helps if I turn the volume up, right? I'm like, why can I not hear anything? Why does everything feel quiet? Now, it's been a long time since I've played the Concavenator. I don't know if that item collection speed has been boosted or changed or modified, but it's decent. This is very decent in terms of quest item collection speed. But yes. So far, so good. We're almost out of hatchling already. If you're new to Path of Titans, every dinosaur gets 4 growth stages. Hatchling to juvenile, juvenile to adolescent, adolescent to subadult, and subadult to adult. Normally, with air quotes, the dinosaur that you play on spawns in the juvenile stage. However, on Wild Amber, there's a little bit of a special touch, where instead of spawning in juvenile, you spawn at hatchling. The most vulnerable, the newest, youngest part of the dinosaur life. So it presents a little bit of challenge, but that challenge is optional. They allow you to use a !juvie command in the local chat bar. You see how you get these chat bars on the bottom left? And if you use the juvie command, it'll grow you automatically all the way to juvie. Now I need to find the rest of these pine cones. There's one more group of pine cones. I normally don't have any trouble questing here. Maybe it's because the bushes are taller than me. Maybe I'm just having trouble seeing. Oh, there's one. No, I was wrong. I needed 2 more groups of pine cones. Let's see. I don't know. Here they are. I'm just like, where would there be another group of pine cones? And here they are. We found them. We found the pine cones. Oh, now these, I know exactly where these are. I know exactly where these milk-cap mushrooms are. We're going to go find them. They're on that hill. We're going to go get them. We're going to run with our little legs and our little arms, and we're going to get up here and we're going to collect them. Yum. There we go. Milk-cap mushrooms. Yes. Oh, it looks like I'm kind of scratching at the ground. Kind of just... You know what? Where do all these quest items go? If I collect them, does my dinosaur have pockets? Does anybody know? I don't look like I've got pockets. There's no big suspenders, you know, for me to put these in. No, no jeans. No nothing. Yum. But yeah, the little land shark can swim. I mean, technically, Concavenator could always dive underwater, but I'm interested to see how they've changed it, because it doesn't look the same. There's definitely a lot more abilities here than there used to be, like this front limb. So you have a slash. This one I've heard about. This is the normal one. Low damage, high blade, or it just causes bleed. You know what? Part of me wants to go with the original claw attack, because it reads better. Ooh, okay, yeah, we have our other diet to eat fish. So we can eat meat, right? So you can be like meat only, or you can eat meat or fish and shellfish, which is an interesting, you know. You get the choice, you get the pick. And on community servers, many community servers, you're able to sleep to change your abilities. But on official servers, you have to go to the big blue triangles on the map. They are home caves, and well, you know, as the name implies, it is the home of your dinosaur where you can decorate and sleep and log out safely and change your abilities. But we have a little bit more freedom on the community servers than the official servers do. Whether it's, you know, done by design or done by what have you, you know, the ability modification, right? I can just take a short nap, wake up, and now I know how to use my claws. No special visits needed. And let's see. You know what? I kind of want to know if there's an animation change. Is there an animation change between the two claws? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're growing the new Concavenator, and we're gonna go exploring in the ocean, and we're gonna go find stuff. Or at least I'm probably gonna find stuff and die, you know, because I used to be good at fishing, but I've never tried fishing when the fish can fight back. So we're gonna explore that. Oh yay! Okay, good. Sorry for the fan noise in the microphone. I turned around to see my cat staying hydrated. He's doing a good job drinking water. He's doing better than I am at staying hydrated today. Water's important. Oh, the fish fight dirty now. Ooh, I don't know about that. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to show him. We're no ordinary dinosaur. We're a Concavenator. We're this speedy raptor, half something. Half shark? I don't know. This ridge is good for something, and I think we're gonna make it good for swimming. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it good for swimming. Speaking of swimming, every other time I try that jump, I just don't make it, so we have to swim anyways. But for now, I did not grab the flower. There's the flower. We take the flower that is half as long as I am, and we deliver it to the tree for the bees. Ah, I found critters. You know what? Those critters are going to keep me from starving. But I probably won't start chasing them until I have the find food quest. Because I typically use the find food quest to do all of wow. It aids in the growth and the marks. So it's like an additional quest that'll pop up and it'll say, find food because you're starving to death. And the game will reward you for staying alive. I like that. Those are the kind of rewards that I can get into. And honestly, so far, at what, we're still in hatchling. No, geez, okay, no, we're not in hatchling, we're in juvie. We're about to speed through juvenile here in like the next quest or two. But even, 3/4 of the way through juvenile, this really is a speedy little guy. He's got the legs. I really like this pattern. I know we kind of threw it together when it was dark, so like the color picks didn't really show up all that well. But I can see our adult colors starting to come in. We've got our red streak with the top, the blue back, and the blue tail, and it's slowly coming together. Well, I say slow, but I mean it's a lot quicker, as I know official servers, you get like 10 seconds or 15 seconds of growth per quest, so it's a lot more work. It's a lot harder too, because people will kill you and they will hunt you like officials. My experience on officials paints officials to be a very evil place. Not very kind. This lovely, awesome community server, though, full of nice people. I mean, you'll still get hunted every now and again, but full of nice people. They'll group with you, they'll quest. Some of them will even try to jump scare you. Yes, Silver, I'm talking about you. I'm calling you out. My good friend Silver over here likes to jump scare people. You should have seen Rum predicted our fox dying. Oh my gosh. Wait, your fox died? What happened to your fox? No, not the fox. Tell me more. Ha 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 ha. It's fine. You're fine. It'll be fine. Just because you like to scare people doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Honestly, it keeps me awake. Literally, what was it? 2 weeks ago now? When we were in the ocean growing or maybe even 3 weeks, if it could be that long. When I was growing the Mosasaurus and you just came out of the corner of my screen and just roared. Oh my gosh, yes, it's fine. Everything is fine. Another quest I have to claim. We're gonna be an adolescent. We're gonna be a teenager. Alright, I hear you. Aha! There you are. What? Did I get like 2 for... No, they changed the calls around. I know that they changed the calls around, but I didn't know that meant they added reverb, so it sounded like you killed 2 at the same time. Oh my goodness, that'll be... Because I don't see a second corpse here, so we definitely only killed 1. Look at us go, though. Just munching down here. I still loved that one. Listen. It is not only a you favorite, but it is a me favorite as well. It's so much of a favorite that I decided to make it a soundboard option for myself. So that way, well, you can just have a free scream anytime you need it. Everybody needs a free scream every once in a while. Honestly, that was the most scared I've ever been in a long time by anything. Oh. The cat has mysteriously disappeared again. I mean, honestly, it's starting to get warm on this side of the apartment. I wouldn't be surprised if he retreated to the bedroom. It's gonna be getting cooler in there. Screams when you... Oh my gosh, no. Screams when I get raided. Surge! What does Surge do? Surge is a back limb. It's a dart forward and bite. Oh, okay, so it also passively increases oxygen capacity. Activate when swimming to dart forward and bite. Hitting a target reduces their swim speed by 15%. And it stacks. So at max stacks of 3 times, if you use this and you hit all 3 in a row, you can have a 45% debuff to your swim speed. Ooh, it tears off a meat chunk. Okay, so they're doing this as like part of, kind of like similar to the way Titan does the meat chunk tear. Yeah. Oh, but it restores 40% stamina and 40% oxygen, so you can stay underwater longer. Can be triggered once every 30 seconds. With the meat chunk? The meat chunk thing. Okay. Wow, that is a long time. Ripping kick. Okay. So ripping kick is the same ripping kick we've always ever had. So yeah, here we go again with the dry land or the water option. I kinda increase your armor up to 15% and your bleed up to 20%. Okay. Yeah. Skills on status amount. Quilled hide increases bleed damage by 50% when you're below 50% health, or the swim speed. I think 50% increased health recovery rate while diving. These are decent, but I think the buffed streamline is going to be good for what we have and what we're about to do. I'm not sure about these yet. I think I might pick that later. Yeah. I'm not impressed. Like, honestly, the weakest part of this TLC that I've seen so far is the passive. That is the weakest, by far the weakest passive I've seen from all of the TLCs. Ooh, is this a new swimming animation? Do you see these water droplets that I'm just pushing out of the way as I'm swimming? That looks interesting. I wonder if that's going to be a new standard for water or for swimming animations, or if that is just a Concavenator thing. That's normal for Conk. I'm not sure what's normal for Conk. You need to tell me. I feel bad. I feel like I've done too much talking and I have to catch up. It's on the spoon. What's on the spoon? The surge bite? No, that can't be right. The buffed streamlined, maybe? Or no, maybe that's the swimming animation. That's probably what it is. I feel bad. I'm like, I've said like 5 different things in the past 10 seconds, and I'm like, which one are they talking about? The swimming. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I was thinking it sounds weak, but honestly, thinking about it would be really strong because you remove Sarco Stam and they become easy prey for the would-be prey of a conch. Oh yeah, no, this bite sounds like it could be very strong. Especially if you run like a pack of 3 of these, I think that would be very, very interesting. Because it doesn't seem like
it stacks based on the ability being used, not based on the person doing it. So you could get 3, and as long as each one of these people hit their bite, that would be pretty strong. Yeah, I don't know if the Sarko would be able to. Well, poor Sarko's in a bad spot now as it is. But I don't know that it would be. I don't know. Yeah, swimming speed is the Sarko's bread and butter. But no, honestly, this is still by far the weakest part of the TLC that I've seen. Because I don't know. It's possible that I just haven't played. Oh dear lord. Nope. I don't know who that is, and they kind of just. I done that. Jeez, talk straight, why don't you? It's a dinosaur, but it's not chasing me, so we're good. Although the game wants me to turn around again, so we're gonna see how this goes. I've been told to turn around. You know what? There's no music telling me to turn around though. It's always just turn around. We'll give you marks and growth. Oh, wow. Jeez. I seem to be sputtering this afternoon. Ah, well, welcome, Rum.
I'm glad to see that you're keeping me on my toes this afternoon. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna turn back around now that we've gotten our reward. But yeah, it's honestly possible that the passive, because honestly, as a Sarco, I don't know. I've just the way I play Sarco, I never grabbed anything. I always used like the base bite and the charge bite, which they ridiculously removed, but that's neither here nor there. That's just my own personal gripe with the balancing style that they're opting for. But yeah, I would use the regular bite and the charge bite because the charge bite was honestly just a really good bite to have. So, and now they even the other thing they did is that they increased the bite cooldown for the Sarco for the regular bite to like 1.5 seconds instead of the 1 second it used to be. So like the one good bite Sarco has now, it just yeah, I'm honestly just Sarco's in a really bad spot at the moment, and I don't even want to touch mine. Like it really seems like they're having a bad time trying to balance the Sarco because they did a similar thing almost 2 years ago, right? Where they took the Sarco from where it was and they completely changed it. They cut its health in half, nerfed the combat weight, added clamp, added ambush. Like, because it used to be a very strong choice for like semi-aquatic brawler play style, where you would you'd get in the water and you would fight. And then they took it and tried to change it to an ambush predator. And now they seem to be wanting to return the brawling, but they're not consistent. Like what they're saying and what they're doing are not matching up. So I'm just like watching and waiting and seeing, one, what they're going to do to try and fix it. I haven't been confident over the past couple years with how they've dealt with the Sarco, and I don't want to get my hopes up. So I'm just gonna it's gonna be a big old wait and see. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the Concavenator. I will be on my soapbox for a while about what they're doing with the Sarco. Sarco was it was the very first dinosaur I ever played. Well, I say dinosaur, but technically, it's a reptile. But it was the first playable I made in Path of Titans, like ever. And it was my most well-known dinosaur for a good 7 months, 8 months in a row before I picked up the para. And it's in a really weird spot. And I'm not thrilled that they're removing choices from players on what they can and can't do. I think it would have been a lot more reasonable to keep the bite and just balance it. But I'm not the developer of the game. However, I've stated it multiple times to my friends, but when Path of Titans drops the 1.0 patch, like when they fully release this game, and they release the dev kit, so that way everyone can make mods, I will be making a Sarco mod. I will bring back a Brawler Sarco. Basically just bringing back what they took away. That's ultimately my goal. That goal, honestly, it's more of a long-term goal than anything else, but I'm just like, ooh, a lizard. Hello. Where are you going? The bush? Up the hill? Where? If I follow you, where do you go? Or do you just Do you just run around? Do you skitter? Do you scamper? Do you go digging? Wait a minute, it's not here. Where'd it go? It despawned in the bush? It went a different... No, it had to have gone a different way, but I lost it. You know, if I can't follow the salamanders, how am I going to go hunting? But yeah. I mean, the optimistic thing I have for the Sarco is that you can still play it, right? Like, it's not bad enough that they had to remove the playable from the game. Because I remember for a long time on the player test branch when they were working on the Rex TLC, they actually had the Rex disabled and you could not play it on the player test branch. So I don't know, you know, like ultimately the playable's still there. It's definitely different for sure. It's not in a great spot at the moment, but as far as like the official response from the dev team has always been, you know, if your playable is not, you know, if your playable's nerfed into the ground and you don't want to play it, play a different dinosaur until the TLC comes out. And I get it, right? Because change takes time, especially for a small dev team. And on one side, you know, I can respect that approach. On the other side, as a person who just wants to, you know, I just want to play my dinosaur, just want to play the game, it feels... It just doesn't feel nice. Like, I'm looking for the right words, and the right words don't escape me. I'm very passionate about it, and I'm like, oh, you know, I could use mean words, but I'm like, no. This, you know, it's not a popular choice by any means on my end,
but it's not worth being mean about.
That is very, well, that is also true, right? Because they doubled its health, right? They brought the big health bar back, and with everything being generally smaller than it used to be, in terms of like combat weight size, who knows? Maybe that extra health bar is all the Sarco needs. It just feels like a double whammy where they take the charge bite away and they increase the cooldown of the only other bite option that you really have. And it just feels kind of meh. It's like, it feels like you're kicking the Sarco while it's down, right? Because you took away this core staple ability that it, you know, it's had this ability for over 2 years, right? And people have learned to play with it, and people have developed strategies, and people have learned to play around it and against it. And it just, you know, at this point, it feels like a core part of the gameplay, and they just kind of removed it. But it to take away that core ability and then also increase the cooldown of the other bite option that you could use to defend yourself, it's just like, well, now, you know, I bit once, and now I'm just vulnerable. I mean, at least it's not 2 seconds. 2 seconds would be too long. I don't think 1.0 was too short. Like, I think that was honestly fair. But that's me. That's me. So I will do my best. I will grumble in the interim, but I will do my best to, you know, now that I've stated my opinions, I will do my best to leave them stated and not, you know, because nobody wants to hear me complain. You're not here for that. You're here for fun times. And I hope to give fun times. Like finding these roots. Now there's quite a few piles of these scattered about here. Ooh, our spots? Wait, we're adult already? Hold on. Hold up. That doesn't feel right. Because we've only quested like 4 zones. What do you mean we're already adult? I am surprised. I did not expect to be done already. Okay, let's see. We have All for One. Alright, that's cool. Alright. Ooh! So you get the damage stack, so you could have 5 Concavenators in a group. That is a 40% damage buff across all group members at 5 stacks. That is insane. That's super strong. I think honestly that might be.
I'm gonna have to check the Ceratosaurus because Ceratosaurus TLC had this as well, and I'm interested to see if they get the same damage. But honestly, Ceratosaurus Concavenator would be a strong pairing right now. And 10% increased health recovery rate within a group with other medium-sized carnivores. So yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the game considers to be medium-sized carnivores, right? Because I've seen a lot of things be, quote, medium tier as like 3, 2, and 3. So hopefully that's what they mean in terms of like group slot sizes. But this feels like a good pickup immediately. Bloodthirsty, when landing an attack that deals bleed, heal 15%. Oh! So, okay. You can heal 15% health over 60 seconds after landing the attack, 50% less effective when bleeding. Okay. Now, when it says 50% less effective, is that the heal buff? So instead of 15%, I'm only healing like 7.5%? Or is it the damage that's 50% less effective? Oh, that's a good question. I hope they answer. I hope they clean up that wording. 25% increased stamina recovery and 100% increased acceleration within 50 meters. That's a good pickup too. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. I'm actually slightly disappointed by this. Because you've got, like, all 4 of these sound like really solid options. But you can only pick one, and only one of them lets you swim. Only this one. I kind of wish they kept it on the back limb. And let Surge, this Surge ability let you swim, or something, or let you dive. Because all of those are very, very solid options. But we're going for the diving here. We're going to pick up Surge, and we got a voice ability. Fishy Breath applies your most recent buff acquired from eating fish to... Oh! You know what you do? You get a group, right? If you want to be, like, super menacing on officials, what you do is you get your Concavenator friend to dive. You find a turtle. You eat the turtle. The turtle gives you, it's either 5 or 8% increased armor. And then you grab your group together and you use Fishy Breath, and now all of your friends have increased armor. Like, that's, honestly, the bonus is like a subspecies worth bonus of increased armor. Like, it's kind of crazy.
But yeah, that is a very, very strong vocal call. Because you can get health recovery off their Paima, you can get bleed recovery,
Don't sleep on that one. Muffled Roar increases swim speed, improves swim turning, increases all status effect healing by 50% for 3 minutes. Can only be used while diving. Okay, so that'll be good for water fights, for sure. Reduces bleed healing for all creatures not in your group. So we're picking up Snarl and we're picking up Fishy Breath. Fishy Breath I think it's going to be my favorite.
However, it only works if you're in a group, right? Because if you're not grouped with anyone, there's nobody to share the buff with. So what we do, solo-wise, is I could just take Snarl. Which feels very visceral. It feels very, very primal in the description. It's a very rar type of a thing. Alright, well we can swim now. Let's see, do I still regen stamina while swimming? Ooh, that's a good question, because if you make yourself semi-aquatic, Do I still get punished for swimming, or can I just swim? 'Cause that'll be a big thing. Yes, you regain stamina now for swimming. Okay, good. I think it's been that way for not too long. Like I think that's a relatively new development for Concavenator itself. But yeah. Okay, so I'm not punished for choosing the swimming option because it used to be you would have dive on the back limb, and when you would dive, even if you were just slow swimming, you would drain stamina, and it would just be like, sure, you can swim, but do you really want to swim? Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I want to see that again. I want to see that again. Oh, I need to see that again. Let's see. Do it this way. Okay, so the bite animation is actually really early, so you might wanna actually just be swimming like directly at your opponent and then just use it. Now it says that decreases swimming speed. Okay, so that doesn't decrease swimming turn rate or anything. It's just general swim speed. Let's see if I can catch a bluegill. The game's gonna tell me no, you can't catch that bluegill. Come on, go claw it. Or wow, it actually did a very decent swim away. Well, I swam past it. Well, you know what's gonna happen if I go out into the ocean? I won't be able to catch nothing. Ooh, I'm liking this mobility in the water though. They did a great job with this. You know what? Maybe we go after. Wait, is that a swimming critter? Just one of the critters. Get it. Eat it. Bite it. I'm terrible. Oh my gosh. You come back here, you. It almost. Hold on. Ichthyostega. Interesting name. But I don't know, was anybody else hearing the thou damage noise? Was anybody else just hearing a lower pitched version of that damage sound when I was biting this thing? I can't be the only person who was just hearing, because in my head, really, I was hearing the sound, right? But in my head, all I could think of was, wow, that thou's taking some damage. All right, well now I'm not gonna starve. That's good news. It must be that critter that critter must be a meat critter. Ooh, but in the water? A meat critter in the water? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, that one's large. I want to eat the fish. I got it! Oh my gosh, I caught a fish! I did it! I did it! I caught the fish. I am so much like I do not play the Concavenator much at all. So like this is me trying to fish on a dinosaur that I do not play, and I am surprised I pulled it off. We got a fish. I'm not gonna. Oh wow, like that. That's really good. I'm very happy about it. Okay, so the bluegill does not give a buff. There are no buffs. Fish meat and others are fresh meat. That's gonna be really rough because in the middle of the ocean, we're not gonna be able to swap our diet. Now you're a little bit larger. Does that mean you're gonna fight me? Are we gonna have a water fight? Yeah. No, you're gonna run from me. Okay. Well, what about you? You're larger, I think. Ooh, venom. Well, you know what? That wasn't super intense fight, but I'm glad I'm learning what you do now, so that way when I get venom on my screen, I'm not like, oh my gosh, where did it come from? The interesting thing that I was not expecting was I did not expect it to apply to the back of my tail. The back of my tail was the part dripping with venom. So I'm very interested. Alright, well, we're adult. And we have 174 marks, so there's no point window shopping when we can't do nothing about it. We're just gonna hop in the ocean. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. Oh, are you a critter? Oh, yeah, you're a critter. You're one of the new fishy things. Well, don't just run from me. Come back here. I need to murder you. You are a lungfish. Ooh, I want to know. I want to know. Does the lungfish give me increased oxygen? I want to know. I'm probably full on food. I probably won't be able to find out, but I'm still gonna try it. We're trying it. We're going back in. Now, where do my eyes tell me? My eyes tell me this is the one. You know what? We're going to carry a piece of fish meat. Ooh, the fish meat actually looks different from the regular meat chunks. Look at that. It's white and red. Ooh. It's like as much, as much as I have my personal feelings on what, what the, oh no, it's a Sarco. Ah, not again. You know what? No, not again. Have fun with that. You don't have your charge bite. I can actually kill you. I say that as I just eat a bite. I know that animation. That's the asphyxiating bite animation. I have been grabbed. Well, this... You know what? This doesn't actually do anything for me. You can carry me as long as you want because you're not actually hurting me. You know what? We're still technically fighting though, so I don't really know how to feel about it. Ow. You know... Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? Oh. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh, we need to run. We need to run. We need to run. Oh. It is what? What was that? Oh, even just this little river here is just so full of stuff and things. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that little alligator. It was just opening its mouth, just running. I'm kind of more scared to run into that Sarco again. I don't have the HP for this. Alright, we need to get out of the water. That's what we need to do. Because I am not confident in the Sarco... Yeah, I hear you swimming. I'm not confident in the Sarco's ability to do land things. Up, I saw it. It was over there. No, I'm not good at... Ah, no. I'm not a strong enough runner. I can't just run straight up that hill. Alright, we need a bit more of an edge. The best way to deal with a Sarco is space. You need space. Alright, well, we get our stamina back and we'll be okay. Boo! If I was of equal size, you listen here, I don't think I did anything to you, but if I was of equal size, darn it. You know what? Fine. You're making me want to play my Sarco. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to go explore the oceans on my Concavenator that we just made. That alpha saved my life. That alpha saved me. It saved me. I'm so grateful for that alpha critter. Oh, they did not. Your footsteps do you no justice. Your footsteps do you no justice. Because I just hear stamp, stomp, stamp, stomp, stamp, stomp. feel like this claw swipe is doing anything though. Like I might be a bit overly critical, and honestly, we didn't even use our voice ability that time. We kind of just got caught. We got caught, surprised. We were caught unawares of the dangers of the water. You know what? We might want to change this red to a different color. Yeah, there we go. That looks more water-like. Oh, I hear you screaming, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna come over there. Nope. Alright, we're changing our red stripe. I am taking as much time to get my health back as possible. This is as defensive of a spot as we're gonna get. I hear that waddle. You know what? We're not on land anymore, but I don't have enough marks for the... Oh, darn. I don't have enough marks for the ripping kick. There's the Sarco. You know what? I can scream too. I just have to stand up real quick. No! What was that? What just happened? What? What was that? What? You just got yeeted off that rock. What? What even? The game launched the Sarco. No. No. Oh, they need to fix that. If they're giving the Sarco a TLC, they need to fix getting launched off of rocks. But hey, you know what? We get a free trophy. Did I earn it? No. Am I keeping it? Yes. This is my character flaw. Yeah, no, it happened. I saw it because you were standing on the edge of the rock, and then you just get shoved like 15 feet off the rock, and I just watch you fall, and that it felt like it happened in slow motion too, and I'm just like, no, you know? Oh, hello, tortoise. But yeah, that was quite something to see. Wow. You better fight me after you turn that else, or I'll never hush. You know what? You know what? I don't mind fighting you, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you kill me. Need the game to fight your battles for you? Listen here, Silver. I couldn't replicate that again if I wanted to. That was a bug and a half. I cannot believe what I just saw. Because the game literally just shoved you off the side of that cliff. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that I used the Force, but like, there's no buttons for that? Oh, that was crazy.
That was crazy. First in alpha, then
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. You cannot say that I did anything. All I did was stand up to try and roar at you, and when I stood up, the game launched you off that cliff. That is not me. That is not me. You take those words back right now. You were not going to try and... No, no. Your words do not scare me, but I will not let you lie. Nice. We have gotten our first trophy on the Concavenator. A large, well, actually not our first, but it's our first player trophy. One large tooth. It is a centerpiece. I can tell if you turn my trophy in. Don't worry, not only did you get to tell if I turned it in, but you got to see me decorate. You got a decoration spree out of it too. Alright, now, before I was surprised, once again, we're gonna get some stamina back, honestly. This is a good time to get some stamina back while we can't take damage. Yeah, I mean, technically, even with the bites it has now, it can still brawl. It just brawls less effectively than it used to. I think honestly the biggest part that gets me is the say one thing but do another. I think that'll be what gets me the most. But hey, there's other critters here, I think. There's still critters. I can still hunt them. Yes, hello critter. Yeah, why is there reverb on these death screams? Do you hear that? Like it sounds like I'm killing two of them when there's only one. Anybody else? Like that can't be part of the new distant roar thing. Please, goodness, tell me that's not a thing. No. Please tell me it's not a thing. Because if everything has reverb, then that's gonna get very annoying. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. A bug with the sounds. I hope it's a bug. I sincerely hope that this was not the intended effect for the distant roars, is that everything sounds like it's got, like, you know, doubled sound to it. Because it almost reminds me of what you felt when we were testing your stream stuff and you could hear me talking to you twice. Yeah, it reminds me of that because I'm just like, why am I hearing this twice? It sounds like there's two critters instead of one critter. Oh, it's just the critters. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Hello, fish. I thought that other lungfish was a sarco. I'm like, nope, that's not a fish. That's not a fish. Oh, I kept looping, huh? It's hear you and then hear you again while the old you was on a. Oh, okay. So that's actually really, yeah, that sounds a lot worse than what I just heard. I can see what. So you know what like having three of me sounds like. Wow. I can't say that a lot of people get that opportunity. You know what? Do these count as hunter critter for critter quests? I don't think that they do. But we're gonna try it anyways because I need question. I mean, I need questions. I need answers. Come here. I need to bite the fish. Okay, I bit the fish and it did not update my critter. Does it give me? Okay, so it does not count either as a fish in the you caught a fish, you get a buff sense. It is very much just a designed critter. Okay. You know what? We need to go down this next hill. We need to fight the little gators. We need to see what they drop. Do they drop meat or do they drop fish meat? I need to know. I need to know. Back in my day, the oceans were empty. And now there's critters. In a world where the ocean fights back. My voice can't go that low. Oh my gosh, the fish bit me. I'm slapping you for that. Yeah, that's right, I'm slapping you. You wanna bite me? Wanna be rude? Yeah? Yeah? That's right. That's right, lungfish. Get on out of here. What? I know what, you're next. Okay, do you do bleed? Did I see that right? Did I have like a 1% bleed? Oh, they do fracture. Good to know. I'll fear you. I don't fear you. I fear your larger cousin. What is that? Goniophilus? Goniophilus? Why can't you just have a simple name? Why can't you just be a lungfish? Why can't you just be like a little dinghy or something? I don't know. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay, there's another one of those little gators. That's a little bit of a larger gator. You know what? The alpha version of that probably looks like a baby Sarco. I do not feel like I'm swimming at a decent speed. Even with streamlined, this just feels slow. They act like capras. Gators are fresh meat. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. But yeah, this is definitely, like, ocean life has improved greatly, and I'm not even technically out into the ocean yet. I'm just in this saltwater river, and there's critters everywhere in this water. Everywhere. Excuse me. Pardon my excitement. Alright. Get some water, too. Water's always a good thing. Always a good choice. Can never... Well, I mean, theoretically, yes, you could have too much water, but I'm definitely not drinking enough. I am not hydrated. Not in the least. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. This thing's dead. Wait, no, it's not dead. It's running! We can scare them! They swim pretty good, too. This would be a heck of a time for the Sarco to show up again. Be like, why are you picking on my little friend? Oh yeah, look at that. Yep, he's meat. But I can't change my abilities in the water, so there's no point in really trying to go after them. 'Cause I'm running fish. We have fish. Like this lungfish. I fought a bigger version of that just shortly up the river. It did, what was it? No. It did fracture. No. The little gator did. The little gator did fracture. I think the lungfish just did straight damage. Let me correct myself. And the other one that I forget the name of, the one we fought first, the one that looks like it's small and has fins. That one does venom. You know what though? I'm very disappointed to say that this change, like I'm thinking about the patch notes overall, and this change to Sarco means that by and large, dinosaurs can sleep with near impunity on the edge of rivers again. Because Charge Bite's gone. Like, I would have been okay if all they did was they took Ambush, but they took Charge Bite. I stopped running Ambush a long time ago. Because it just didn't fit the playstyle of my Sarco. But yeah, I'm just like, the more that I think about these changes, I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna change the overall culture of the game. Because you don't have to worry about getting charge bit when you sleep next to the water. Like, that was the big thing, like, don't sleep next to the water or else the Sarco's gonna charge bite you and you're gonna lose, half your health because you're sleeping. Sure, charge bite did some decent damage, but it was really just compounded. Oh, this is what the edge of the map looks like. Oh, look! It's another critter. It's one of them swordfishes. I bet this one does bleed. If I had to pick an ocean critter to do bleed, come on, fight me. Fight me. Yep, 23 seconds of bleed. Oh my gosh. And you're a little one. And you're a little one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this right here, water bleed. Ugh, water bleed from a critter. You know what though? Honestly, I would have loved to have this be a playable. I would love to be a a sawfish playable. I would play as that. 100% I would play as one. Like Alderon just keeps sleeping on these little, like I would love to have like a one tier playable sawfish and just be like, yeah, I'm a little fish. I eat the little fishies, right? Like I eat these things, or I eat like the bluegills of the ocean. I don't know what they would be called. Oh wait, are you a critter too? You look new. Oh yeah, you're a critter. Come here. Why do you run? Bite it. Claw it. Rip it into shreds. A moss, a mossonia. It has, yeah, okay, so it's got the fish meat. All right. Honestly, this critter update for the ocean, in case you needed to hear it, the critter update for the ocean is a big fat W. Oh no, what are you? What are you? Wait a minute. A Mixosaurus? A Mixosaurus. What are you gonna feed? What are you gonna brew me a drink? Like, what? The underwater bars are filled with them, Mixosauruses. Oh my gosh, there's already like 5, 6 different types of critters for the ocean. Oh my gosh. You know what? My Mosasaurus needs to go back in the ocean. We have to go exploring. Because don't get me wrong, I'm having a great time exploring on my Concavenator, but maybe a dedicated semi-aquatic dinosaur would be better to do some more in-depth exploring. Oh wait, I don't even know if the Moza mod's patched. I don't even know if they fixed it yet. So maybe not the Moza mod. Maybe we take our Sarco. Yeah, maybe we do some more ocean exploring on our Sarco. Because honestly, Concavenator TLC, all in all, it looks decent. It looks decent. Because we'll actually get back up on land here and I'll go over the abilities again. Quickly so we don't drown. Drowning is bad. Do not recommend. Alright. And I honestly, I never played the pre-TLC. Well, I can't say I never, but I played it maybe once or twice. But I do not know if this is a model update. I mean, the model looks decent. Like, it feels like it's more detailed. Like, you can see the individual scales a lot better, right? This overall looks decent. But I honestly, for the life of me, can't tell if that's a model update or if that's just an engine upgrade by extension. Because another thing to keep in mind, every time they do an engine upgrade, all of these models look even more detailed and even more, I don't want to say lifelike, with like I would say lifelike with air quotes, but I'm just thinking of just like, the old days when you had like the low detail color regions and everything was like, I don't want to say not put together, but it was easier. Like if you wanted to be like a single color, it was super easy to do. Whereas like with these engine upgrades, like if you wanted to pick melanistic and albino and you wanted to be like the all black concavenator or the all white concavenator, it's a lot harder to do, and it honestly might not even be possible anymore. Let's see. Yeah, because I remember like the old. I say old, but technically I guess I mean like 2 years old even. where dinosaurs could be all like pitch black, all one color, all, monochrome, or I guess technically monochromatic. But I don't think that term applies. I think I'm using it improperly. That is a weird bug though, where I'm changing the color regions and it seems to be like flashing a different model under my model. That's weird. I definitely don't think that's the intended focus. But yeah, like if you wanted to be the all black Concavenator, I don't think you can pull it anymore. Because there's color regions that you can't impact. And it's really weird because it doesn't actually look like it's showing me a different... Oh no, okay, there are different models for the patterns. But it's like, yeah, like you can't be all one color. So it's like, well, you used to be able to do this, or you used to be, like, you could do it 2 years ago, but I don't think you can do it now. Like if I wanted to be... And honestly, that's the one that gets me the most. It's like, oh yeah, there's color regions on the dinosaurs that you can't impact anymore. And I'm just like, then what's the point of me picking a skin if I can't, color my dinosaur? Oh, look at that. Very, very tan. Very tan with the white highlights and the red eyes. Let's go back here, though. Goodness me, I have not done enough today to be yawning. I should not be yawning. Maybe I'm not breathing enough. You know what? I kind of like the yellow and blue. Oh, we could green and yellow. Yeah, let's get some green and yellow in here. That is bright. That is brighter than me. But bad joke. You know what though? Just make me yellow. Make me the cheetah Concavenator. Make me a speedster. I think we keep the green eyes. I feel like that looks better than this. I like that look a lot better. So we're gonna get yellow real quick. Small bugs for sure, they will fix it. Oh yeah, definitely. You're changing to your Sarco? I mean, I can. I definitely can, but I wanted to... I didn't even look at the abilities. I'm like, yeah, let me go look at the abilities, and I looked at the skins instead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, now, the passive, I mean, we just tested the passive in an impromptu, I was being hunted. And, I mean, it definitely felt stronger. This is a noticeable buff. Those footsteps are not hidden very well. It's because they're not footsteps. It's because they're not footsteps. Oh, what am I gonna do to this? I'm not strong enough to fight this, but I'm gonna try it anyways. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't try to fight it. I don't know. Maybe it's a mock attack followed by a threat call. I'm not here to be nice. Alright, well, it's official. I don't feel like I'm hitting you. I don't feel like I'm hitting you at all. I mean, I guess the only real indicator that I've hit this Suko is that it's bleeding. You know what? Maybe it's not a good idea to tank those to the face. Oh. I don't know that we win this. I want to win this, but I don't know that we win this. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. They're bleeding. Oof. Well, you know, you can't take the water combat out of the player. Man, that gave me some flashbacks. Oh, it gave me flashbacks. You know what though? You earned that. You earned that all the way up there. You not only did you find me, but you beat me up. You beat me up pretty good. I don't know why I decided to try and tank bites at the end, but like, what am I doing? I only came to say hello. Oh, Rum. I feel bad. Now I've beat up somebody else that isn't Silver. I don't feel so bad beating up Silver, because Silver and I have a history of practice and being combative and being grr. But I haven't done that with other people, so now I kind of feel bad. I'm just like, hmm, hmm. I still feel like the base bite's going to be the better one for me. I thought you did. I thought you made a Suko. Ah, the extra damage from your target being wet. See, I went into the water because I'm like, I know the bleed does more damage in the water and it lasts longer. So it definitely played in a good bit to both of us. I wonder if I decreased your bleed healing by 35%, if I could have gotten an edge there. I keep forgetting about this vocal call. Seriously, I keep forgetting about it, and it's probably doing me wrong that I'm not using these. But I wonder. I'm gonna have to practice with this guy. I'm gonna have to practice. I'm gonna have to get good. That's really what it's gonna be. It's gonna be, ooh, ooh. We need. You know what? You know what? Our PvP zone that we like. You know, this awesome little zone out here that they've set up. Let me show you that. Let me go show you that. We get to go over there and I get to show you all that cool stuff that they made. Because they made some super cool stuff out there for the PvP zone. And within the next 20 to 30 seconds, it'll yeet me over there. But I definitely, that was a fun fight. I enjoyed that fight. That's a lot of that is a lot of personal growth for me. My way of being taught how to play this game, I was taught on a very super competitive community server. Oh my god. Uh, and I was taught that if I didn't win, it was bad. And if you weren't winning, you weren't having fun. That's pretty much how I was taught to play the game. But I have mellowed out a lot since then. It's been a long time since then. Listen, you can't grab me by the tail. Rude. Rude. You don't have a tail attack, so I can mess with the tail the entire way, and it'll be the sass tail. Oh, well, I guess you can grab me by the tail. This is slightly awkward. I'm being carried. Help! I'm being grabbed. I'm being dino napped. You know what? I'll wiggle. I'll struggle without actually pressing the buck button. I will do the shake. I will do the struggle. You have lost your stamina, friend. When was the last time I got marks? It has not been an... Oh no, it's been an hour. Don't forget your marks command. The free 2,000 marks is really nice. It's going to allow me to get some extra abilities that I could not afford otherwise. Like the ripping kick. Yeah, I wonder if I had more speed. Or if the bleed heal was lower. I'll have to practice that. Increases bleed damage when you are below 50%. Increases. Well, honestly, I feel like the swim speed buff that we had was needed. I feel like we needed that. If we were swimming slower, I don't think we would have been as mobile. Let's... Because if you're going to want to practice on land, let me swap to more of my land stuff. Alright, so we've got this, we've got this, we've got the bite, we've got the claws, we've got... Well, the only thing I don't have is my armor, afflicted with bleed, venom, toxin, poison. You don't do a status effect. So then this would be more useful. Okay, yep. Alright, let me turn around. I'm gonna turn around and roar. First time I had a fight in the water and you did almost kill me. Yes, I saw the scarring, but I didn't know just how close I was. But I had a lot of fun with that. I'm gonna go yell at you. Yeah, I'm gonna yell at you first. I don't even... Ah, geez, that bite. Well, this is the rough part for the Sarco. It's not rough if you stand in front of their face. Oh my goodness. I don't even think I hit you. I really... Oh, but you're bleeding. You know how I can tell you're bleeding? I can tell you're bleeding because... Ow. Oh. Oh, ouch. Okay, I played that horribly. I was terrible. Yes, yes, do the scream. Ouch. And you've got more... You have more health... Almost double the health it used to have. Painful. That was painful. You know what, though? Those will turn into some pretty good scars. I did so bad. I did so bad. Oh my gosh. I'm almost embarrassed by that. Oh my goodness. I can do better. I know I can do better than that. A landing attack that deals... Ooh. This might be good for other land fights. Honestly, this might be... No, because you need this to dive. Without Nictating Membrane, you can't dive. But this might be better for land fights than Frenzy. It might be, because then you heal over 60 seconds. Listen. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm not a good Concavenator, but I can find a good Concavenator player, and I won't be able to do good. But seeing this in hands better than mine and watching it absolutely do crazy things will be cool. You know what? I already know the Sarco wins. I mean, I'm skeptical about it now after its recent changes, but you want me to grab something else? Honestly, what is a good fight for the Concavenator? What's a good fight? Honestly, grabbing something of similar size is the best option because the Sarco, the Stego... Yeah, no. Stego is a no. Yes, the Stego is absolutely going to just slam me out of the arena, no questions asked. You know what? Do you have... Oh my gosh, that would actually be funny though. Could you imagine playing Red Rover in Path of Titans? That would be hilarious. Whole bunch of dinosaurs with knockback, and you just stand everybody right next to each other, and you just like, here, come this way. You just try to break through the. You use your knockback attack at the edge of the line and try Try to make a hole to break the chain. I don't know. Just that is a section of my childhood that I completely forgot. But yes, do you have a Ceratosaurus? Do you have a Styra? Because those, honestly, even the Alioramus would be a good fight. And I haven't said that about the Alioramus in a long time, but it actually just got some decent buffs. I'm honestly gonna have to read through the patch notes again because I got stuck on the Sarco because the Sarco is one of my favorite playables, and honestly, I'm just very passionate about the state of the Sarco as it is and the state of the Sarco as it was, like the before and after. You have a Sarah. Rumball, if you want to bring a Sarah over, I would love to practice. Okie dokie. There be a Styra. You know what? I should be more responsible. Oh geez. Oh no. Oh, eek. I should fully heal first before I throw myself into the arena again. But honestly, this is one of my favorite parts about Dino TLCs in this game. I love the fighting and the practicing and the brawling and the learning. Like, this is fun. I get a lot of joy out of doing this and playing the dinosaur game with my friends. Like, can you get anything better than that? Because I don't know that you can. I really don't know that you can. And that's another reason why I love this community server so much. It's just so much fun. And the people here are fun, and the people here are nice. I think I might be a little too competitive. I think I still have a competitive streak that I have to acknowledge and I have to work on. But the people here are lovely. I see that somebody agrees with my competitive streak. Oh, what a joy it is to see you responding in kind while I'm talking. Oh, that's a wonderful thing. Oh, that's great. Listen here, I'm not ready yet. Believe it or not, my health it still isn't fully yet. Wow, I don't know. They deep. No, let me be honest. Let me go check myself real quick. Let me go pull up the patch notes. Oh, patch notes. I'm on the way. I need to review you before I tell people the wrong thing. I don't want to do that. That would be bad. Let's see, these are done. Concavenator! Yes, it has 25 less health than it used to. So we are at 550 health instead of 575. My face looks like an avocado. Wait a minute, hey, turn around here. Well, actually, I hope I don't see the business end of this face. You know what? I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. I'm gonna die because I'm pretty sure that Styra outturns me really, really bad. The bleed is gonna get me too. Alright. I don't even think I hit you. Oh. Ow, you caught the edge of my tail, and then you caught my body. I am not winning. This is a circle charge that I am not winning. Let's see. I need to get around. Yeah, there's just no getting around. Ow! That charge hurt. Okay, I'm already done. Youch. Let's see. That is bloodthirsty. It restores health, less effective when bleeding. Yeah, honestly, I think that the amount that you're healing is the part that becomes more or less effective. But yeah, that was rough. That was rough. I think the best way Concavenator lives through that is you don't fight it. That hurt. That hurted. I'm in danger. Like, honestly, even with, what was it, the other subspecies, the 3% bleed damage sub? which honestly needs to be 5 or 6%. Oh, Silver, you force logged yourself? You force logged your poor Styra? All I saw was a big thing with teeth walking at me, and I'm like, here we go. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Oh, you know what? That got me too. Don't feel bad, Rum. Because I was in the menu looking at the abilities, and all I see is big teeth. That's all I see, and I'm like, oh no, not again. It wouldn't be the first or the last time I got beat up by big teeth. But yeah, I know that Concavenator is still on the... Honestly, Concavenator is on the smaller side of carnivores, so it's interesting to see the in-game text describe Concavenator as a medium-sized dinosaur. I was looking at the avocado. Yes, that was honestly, that was just a really good performance for the Styra. I do think the Styra's got better turning, and the damage output for Styra is just so robust that, like, if you're on the business end and you can't find a way off the business end, you're gonna get, you're gonna go to work. They're gonna take you to work. Like, they just, I just felt like I couldn't quite get away or around. I maybe got 3 hits in.
So I think, there's definitely some matchups that Concavenator is weak to, and honestly, it's supposed to be that way. I know the way, like, naturally it's like, oh, well, my dinosaur's bad, it needs a buff at this, or oh, it needs to do this better. And I'm just wondering, I'm just like, no, the way that they're developing the game is to have weaknesses and matchups, whether they're good matchups or bad, or things to fight or things to avoid. If you're playing Concavenator, I'm bad at Concavenator, but if you're playing Concavenator, I would not recommend fighting a Styra. Alright, I got a picture of your health bar. I missed my ramp. Honestly, even no, I don't think you missed it. Because I watched my health bar go down. I did not do good, friends. I got maybe 40% health off of that Styra. I got demolished. Oof. I got oofed. That's what happened.
But my health bar is full again. Interesting. I really don't know. You know what? I'm starting to wonder about these other bite abilities. But let's do a scream. Let's do a scream. You know what? Oh, that's taunt. I was not expecting to see taunt. It's a very strong juke. I like that juke. That was a good one. Throw the claws! The strongest part about the ripping kick that you've always had for Concavenator is that it just follows through. Like, you hit, right, you jump, you hit, and then you keep moving, kind of? But yeah, I think, honestly, the way to play this now is bleed. It's all bleed all the time. Which means I need to swap to... My group invite expired. I don't think I need it. I won't lie, I don't think I need it this time. Because I feel like Rumball needs it more. Rumball deserves the heal call more. They put up a really good fight. Maybe that's the way to play Concavenator then. Maybe the hit and run is better. All right, all right. I'll join the. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not fair. I need 25 more. What is that? 450? I need 29 more marks.
But no, that I'm very much thinking that what do I want to face next? Oh jeez.
I think that the upper limit of what you could fight solo.
Well, obviously Styra is not a great choice. Honestly, do you is there do you have a Meg? Because Meg got some pretty solid changes this go around. Like Fetid Sense is now permanent damage applied. Like it, they just. I do. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. The answer to this question is yes.
I would like to see. I would like to see the Meg.
I feel like that'll be an interesting matchup because I think they're at, or at least around the same tier stat-wise. I think it would be an even fight.
Sarah abilities are a lot of dead body here and there. Oh, that is true. If you bully my baby. Whoa, hey, hold up. What do you. What? No, I don't need to fight the lamb. No. No, 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 no. Not an ad break. Sadness. I wish Twitch put me on the ad break too. I don't like that I can just watch my stream and not get the ad break. I feel like that's not fair. Not fair to everybody else. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, those were modded. Oh, oof. Yeah, because the corpses aren't here. The water's not here. That's gonna be a yikes. That's gonna be a big yikes. Oh no. Crab, you're gonna save me. Where are you, Crab? I heard you. As I apparently die and need to drink more water. Alright. Why do I sound worse after drinking water? That's just not great. That's what that is. It's just not great. I should not sound terrible. It's bad. But yeah, honestly, ooh. Okay, I was fighting with the slightly zoomed camera. I normally try to zoom out more for those. No. This is honestly, this is the rough part. Oh, it makes me sad. I hope those mods get patched soon. Let's see, it's a minute and a half of ads, so it's 5:50. So they're back at 5:51:32. So, I mean, that means people should be back now, I hope. If I did the math right with the timestamps. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of things that are missing that are normally here at our PvP zone because the mods need to be repatched. Like the modded water fountains that you could drink from are not here. Sadness. Water is going to be a problem out here until they're fixed. The second arena for the large fights that there was like a whole design going on over here. Like there were giant pillars that were like, marking an arena for large fights that are also missing. And then the other thing that's missing that it's kind of really rough for carnivores at the moment because the berry bushes are natural items, right? Because they're part of the creator save for the server. But the corpses that used to be here are also missing. So that's rough. and it means that I need to go find some fish in the ocean because I know that I can eat fish and the Ceratosaurus can eat fish if they've got the right diet. I think Scavenger still lets them eat fish. I can't dive because I don't have my ability to dive on. Oh, that's going to be very grr. I mean, to be fair, it was like that before, so it's not necessarily like it's, quote, changed. The only real change to it has been where the, Oh, yay! It's always good to see Devi. Always good to have time with Devi. But I cannot use global. So someone else will have to use global on my behalf. Or at least relay messages. Or both. I accept both. I feel bad. It's like, I want to use global so I can directly talk. But I also want to respect the wishes of the server admins and adhere to the kelp shark. Did they Oh, cool. The kelp shark is still... Ooh, I got a buff from the kelp shark. Bleed healing. Okay, that makes sense. Well, that fixed my hunger, but it did not fix my water. My water is just missing. Currently unavailable. Leave a message at the beep, kind of missing. I would say it's bigger, but I wouldn't mind fighting it. Because there's the way I break down dinosaur sizes and the way that, like, a lot of people break down dinosaur sizes similarly, or not similarly, very differently. I break down dinosaur sizes based on the amount of slot sizes they take up in a group. But I know that between Path of Titans... Oh, dear lord. Oh, okay, that's the Meg. I thought that was a Capro for a second. I was kind of concerned. I was afraid. You know what? Do I have marks? I still don't have marks. I used all my marks. I've told myself I've used all my marks, and here I am still like, do I have enough marks? I'm ready! I'm gonna stream at you first. Oh my gosh, what was... Youch! That hurted. Oh, that is not a trade I can win. Oh, this is just bad. I didn't even hit my attack! The power of precise movement. Oh, I need to leave. I need to leave. I've got the healing, but it's not good enough. The power of precise movement. Are you... What? Hello? Hello? You're dead? What do you mean you're dead? What? What? No! I thought I wasn't supposed to be killing people. What do you mean? I heard... What do you mean I heard nothing? I just took your spine out. I don't know how to feel about this because I thought the fight was, one, over, and I thought that, two, I lost. And why... I'm sorry, is there fresh water over here? I'm concerned. Can Yang drink salt water now? Are you gonna be okay? Oh my gosh, it can drink salt water now. That's amazing. That is amazing, and I did not know it was a thing, and I looked over and I saw that happening, and I'm just like, Oh my goodness. Well, I have some swimming to do. Swimming. We are swimming.
We're doing a big swim. Well, the plan was not to murder the Meg. Very, very interesting that you can do enough, you can put enough bleed damage down to kill it, though. That is that is not how I expected that fight to go at all. Because pretty much the fight was over. Like, we walked out of the ring and the Meg keeled over. And I'm just like, But you know what? You know what? That fight was apparently very even. Apparently, it was one bite away. If it fell over like that. Just like I was.
You can also eat salt rocks without... Oh my gosh. That is probably... Well, not probably. That is one of the best quality of life updates I've seen for a mod ever. It's like, you can now safely eat salt. I'm just like, huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to explore the Yang again, because apparently every time I'm done looking at it, something changes. You know what? It would be silly of me to go over there without refilling my water. The water's here. I should drink it. There's no reason not to. Alright. Well, we sprint up the hill. Yeah, Conca is not known for the sprint speed. Let's you know, we'll set that aside right now, because I'm just like, look at me doing a casual jog up the hill. But yeah, the water, I was
inadvertently able to get water while I was taking a pit stop on the damage testing and fight training. It's like, oops, kind of? Like, I mean, technically miscalculated, but did not plan. Did not plan to murder friend.
Did not plan to get water. Did not plan to go swimming. But here we are. All things aside. Honestly, though, for this community server, they've done such a good job. Like, if you die, you really don't lose all that much. So death is very forgiving here. Like, it's not like you're gonna die. Because I've played on community servers where, like, if you die, you lose an entire growth stage. Like, some pretty punishing environments.
And for this server, death is a minor inconvenience. Put it that way.
One of my metabolisms cancel salt debuffs. Well, that's amazing. That is amazing, and I'm happy to hear it. I could not be more excited about playing a dinosaur, because that means you can literally drink wherever you want. And that means you can literally always have a stable food source around the map if you can find them. Anywhere from hot springs to salt flats to... Let's see, there's some in... That was a sea critter! Get back here, sea critter. I'm not done with you. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's an alpha fish thing. Oh, oh no. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Bite it. Bite it good. Bite it gooder. Bite it better than this. My health bar? What health bar? That was terrifying. Half my health is gone again. Oh my gosh. Wow. A Mawsonia. You know what? Honestly, I don't even know if that was an alpha. I mean, you know what? It took half our health just looking at us. Can I help you? Were you screaming? Fish hurt, man. Fish hurt. Lost half my health to a fish. Earth. Earth. I really did. I really did lose half my health to a fish stick. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call the Mawsonia a fish stick. Lost it to a fish stick. Wait a minute, there's corpses. Can we eat these? Can we eat from these? Shark corpses. Okay, so those are carrion corpses. Right, because the placeable corpses that were able to be eaten from were modded. Eek. Eek ook. Ooker. Herpeter. Wait a minute. I can, ooh. I'm excited. I can get these. I can test them. Oh, I need to know. I need my health to be full. That's what I need. I'm so excited. Oh, wait a minute. Is someone else in the arena? I want to see. I am interested. Okay, so fresh things, like things about a fresh patch. All the damage testing. All the practice. All the things that, like, what changed? What's the same? What works? What doesn't? I love the testing, and I am here for all of it.
So, as I fangirl over the arena and the testing and all the things, it's like a couple of the changes make me grumpy, sure, but on the other end of the grumpy is the I need answers. Like, I don't need to sleep. I need answers. Once again, I have not done enough today to make me on. This is unfortunate. I should not be doing this.
But hey, you know what? I feel like we're... No, this doesn't feel faster. I don't have any buffs. That's bleed healing. That might have actually helped me defeat the critter, believe it or not. Senses. You know what? We'll put these senses back on. We'll put slash back on. We'll put quilled hide back on. Honestly, I think quilled hide might be helping me in these fights. Where I just get absolutely bullied in the first half. Apparently, we're the...
Maybe Concavenator's a second half player. You know what? The last 50% of that health bar, apparently they're making you fight for it.
What? Oh. No. You know, this might be a gift, but like, I still feel guilty. That might be a gift, but I can still feel guilty about receiving it. Okay? Just so we're on the same page, I'm just like, I can understand why that's being brought over here. I'm just like, I don't want to see people die just to feed the community, but like that is noble, and that can be respected. They're talking in global. I wonder what they're saying. I wanna know. But you know what? I'm having way too much fun. Alright, here we go. Wow, we both missed that, huh? You know what? I feel like you won that trade. I don't know what that did. I'm kind of concerned by what that did. I'm kind of scared. You know, you really shouldn't face tank that. Oh dear. Oh no, I'm done. I'm done. I can't tank that. One more hit and I would die. I'm good. Oofies. You know what? They made a Concavenator 2 slots, but they didn't change any of the stats. Oh my gosh. We got destroyed. We got destroyed by that. Oofies.
Oofy doofy.
You know what?
Did they change damage on it? Well, now I need to go look. Because I didn't think they did. It didn't feel like they changed anything big on it, other than the group slot size. Concavenator. They increased the base damage by 5 for the bite, merged Shred into Raptor Strikes, and decreased the slot size from 2 to 3. Or 2 from 3. Blech. Wrong words. But yeah, no, they got some pretty solid buffs this update. Concavenator just got handed some awesome stuff. What else do we have? I mean, there's Alio's increased health buff. There's the combat weight size buff. Like, Alio got a solid buff out of here. Increased stamina recovery rate, increased jump force multiplier, decreased bite damage, decreased sprint speed, removed tyrant or ambush, and slick feathers. Oof. Yeah, so I think ambush just got removed from both playables that it was on. Ooh. Allosaurus lost the fresh blood sense. And they're decreasing the claw attack bleed amount by 0.4. That's unfortunate. Wait, does Stego still have fresh blood? I'm going to skip over the patch notes for Sarko and just pay them less mind. I don't see Stego in these patch notes. I don't think they changed Stego at all this patch. So it must still have, Am I up for fighting Furyfoot? That sounds like that sounds like a great idea. I think I can do that. I just need to get my health back. I'm up to fight anything at least once. You know what, though? The health recovery here is respectable. It is very respectable.
Fury... Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you... Furyfoot? No, that can't be right. Excuse me. But after I fight Furyfoot, I might have to call the stream because it'll be dinner time soon. Because I just looked at the clock, and the clock says it's going to be dinner time. So I'm going to have to. Oh, that sounds scary. That sounds scary. Oh, what is that? Oh no! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What?
Water and shark corpses. Yeah.
Aw. That's very sweet of you. And thank you for joining to tell me that. I appreciate it. But yeah, welcome to the chat, Debbie. Debbie's one of the owners of this lovely community server, the awesome world that you see here. The game, or the server that I play 99%, well, 99.8% of my Path of Titans on. It's a great place. We're happy to be here. Come on, health bar, you can do it. I'm giving the health bar a stern look so it comes back faster.
The Yang is currently yelling at me.
Alright, I'm ready. What the heck? Are you okay? You sound like you're getting sick over there. Are you good? Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that peck. Oh. Let's see. I need to, oh geez, that hurt. Aw, man. Wait a minute, is that like a tail slam? Why do you sound like a chicken? You have a tail attack. Interesting. Oh, I did not win that trade. Or that trade. Or that trade. I don't think I'm winning any of this. I think I'm gonna die. Eh. You know what? My stamina bar cannot keep up with this. Oh! Oh, we dodged death right there. Well, you know what? Now we're just gonna have to run out of the frame. I'm like, well, you know, we dodged death the first time. But yeah, fighting a 4-slot anything on this is just not a great time. Because that bird's a 4-slot. It's kind of scary. It really hurts. But no, these land options actually feel pretty decent. They do. Got me to... You know what? I will respect almost half. I will respect almost half. I'm thinking almost half is maybe 60%. I respect that. But, okay. I don't know if Rend is better than the base bite though. I don't feel like I'm not seeing the payout, right? It's different. Well, it's a different animation, right? In terms of base changes. But I don't feel like I'm doing anything with it. I feel like I'm just throwing it to see if it hits, and if it doesn't hit, well then, you know, oof. I don't know. That's a really good question. Do you have a suggestion? Because I could do a suggestion.
It's like, that's a great idea. Because I've got to call the stream, but that doesn't necessarily mean, you know what? I know who we're gonna raid. I know who we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid my friend. We've got a friend that we can raid. That's what we can do. Alright. Now, I learned how to do this last week. So we're going to practice and see if it works. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so my friend, Courtney, literally is playing a wonderful game that I recommend to other people, especially if you like structure building and dinosaurs. Just playing Prehistoric Kingdom. So we're going to go raid her, and it's going to be great. And I think from here we're going to go ahead and end the stream. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. This has been a joy. It's always a joy to be on Wild Amber. The Concavenator TLC is growing on me. It started off questionable and stuff, but I think it'll come into its own, and I'm sure other changes will as well. Just have to adjust necessarily and properly. But Thursday will actually be my last stream for a little bit because I go on vacation next week. And I'll do my best to reflect that. But my next stream will be Thursday, and I will see you all Thursday for some Tom Clancy's The Division 2. And until I see you, stay safe, slither on, and make good choices, my friends, and I will see you all on Thursday.